Welcome to this session on solving linear equations. In this session, we will see how to solve linear equations by the graphical method. So our agenda is quite clear, solving linear equations by the graphical method. But the first question is, what is the meaning of solution of a pair of linear equations? You all must remember that in the previous session we saw that every linear equation can be represented by a straight line on an XOY plane. So like this. So this is one line and it represents one particular equation. Similarly, if we have another equation, that equation also can be represented by a line, as we see here. This is the first line, this is the second line. Now, solution of a pair of linear equation implies a particular point that is common to both the equations. So obviously, if there is a point that is common to both the equations, it must lie on the point of intersection. It exactly must be the point of intersection. And therefore, we say that point of intersection of the above of the two lines here represents the solution of these two equations. Let us solve one question graphically. So solve the equations given below using the graphical method. The first equation is 3x minus 2y is equal to 4. The second equation is x plus y is equal to 3. Our first step is to plot both the equations on a graph, for which I will have to convert this particular equation in terms of y. I'll have to write y in terms of x for the first equation as well as for the second equation. Let's do that. So we have minus 2y is equal to 4 minus 3x. We have just taken this 3x on the other side. And next, when we divide the whole equation by minus 2, we will get y is equal to 3x minus 4 divided by 2. Mind you, because we have divided by minus 2, the signs of 3x and 4 will change. So we get y in terms of x as y is equal to 3x minus 4 divided by 2. The next step is to get values of x and y, as we can see. So when I substitute x is equal to 2 in this equation, I will get the value of y as 1. You can try that out. 3x minus 4 is equal to upon 2 is equal to y. So 3 2s are 6, minus 4 is 2. 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. Similarly, when you substitute x as 4 here, you will get the value of y as 4. So we get the first set of values for x and y. This will help us to plot the first equation. In case of the second equation, we rewrite it as y is equal to 3 minus x, and once again calculate some values of x and y which will satisfy this equation. If I write x is equal to 1, we'll get the value of y from this equation as 2. If x is equal to 2, the value of y must be 1. So once we have some sets of values for x and y for both the equations, it is very easy to draw equations of the line. Let us draw equations of the line. For the first line, the given 2 points are 2, 1 and 4, 4. So how do you draw 2, 1? So we have 2 and 1, and we see the point of intersection here, that is represented as 2, 1. The second point of intersection is 4, 4. So we have drawn that vertical line from x is equal to 4 and a horizontal line from y is equal to 4. And once again, we see that point of intersection as 4, 4. The next step is to connect these 2 points, 2, 1 and 4, 4, and draw a straight line that represents our first equation, that is 3x minus 2y is equal to 4. The next step is to plot the points for the other two equations, and the first point there was 1, 2. So we again take 1, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 and plot this point 1 comma 2 at the intersection. The second point for it is 2 comma 1 itself. So we don't need to plot it again as we have already plotted it here. And now draw a line between 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1. This line intersects at the point 2 comma 1 as you can see there, and if it intersects at 2 comma 1, this point represents the point of solution for the given two equations. So the solution of the given two equations is the point 2 comma 1. So with this we come to an end of this particular session on solving linear equations graphically. If you have any questions, queries or feedback, please mail it to us at studentservices@pfindia.com. Thank you very much.